Hi, I'm Richard Holcomb, and thanks for joining us today for Who Rocks New Mexico? Today, let's see why Sunset Memorial Park is New Mexico's most unique place of rest. Then we'll see how Beehive Homes provides quality care for those who need it most. And we'll discover why Mountain West Sales is the place to go for fireplaces and supplies. But first, let's meet the folks at Gold Financial Services, one of the leading residential mortgage lenders in the Southwest.
Gold Financial Services is based out of San Antonio, Texas, has been around for over 20 years. They gave us the leverage to go ahead and open shop here in Albuquerque, New Mexico.
They prefer to have a corporate hub in the Southwest that can help handle servicing other branches outside of New Mexico, which is Missouri, Kansas, Texas, Colorado, and Arizona. New Mexico has been selected to be that hub.
Gold Financial Services is a smaller mortgage banking operation, meaning that they fund less than $1 billion annually.
In addition to providing full residential mortgage lending services, Gold Financial can help people qualify for a home loan.
Here at Gold Financial, we're excited to offer the Plus Business model. We have 2 programs in this model. What's really nice about that is it's designed for the home buyer that maybe has had some credit challenges in the past. They've had to work on their credit. Well, we have programs for those folks that are going to be able to get them into the home of their dream without having to go through all kinds of credit counseling and all awareness. We have that program available, and it's helping us get more clients into more homes. Our ratio program is available for our clients that maybe are just right there on the borderline of getting the home of their dreams, but the bank says, hey, you have too much obligation. Our program is available to them, which allows them to get them into more homes. That way they get the home they want with the options they want.
We're a small mom and pop office that still has that mom and pop feel where we meet with our clients. We provide that customer service.
My experience with Gold Financial has been a very pleasant experience. My clients have been very satisfied with Gold Financial Services.
Our group is consisted of a lot of local people who've been in the business a long time, with all the same goal in mind, and that goal is customer satisfaction.
They honor the buyer is what they do. They provide excellent customer service. They get everything from start to finish to closing table within a timely fashion. I feel I can count on Gold Financial Services from start to finish.
With Gold Financial Services, our loan tracker app gives the client and realtor partners the ability to track their loan throughout the process.
You can follow us on your cell phone. So as a client, or whether you're a real estate agent, you're driving around, and as the loan is moving along, you're able to just click into your app and find out the status of your loan. It's instant, it's on time, and that's our way of letting you know that we're on top of the loan and we're taking care of everyone.
At Gold Financial Services, we got a great bunch of people, including our processing team, loan officers.
We have a group of managers that have been in the industry for close to 20 years, and they decided that this was a great opportunity to band together and create a force, so to speak, of lending capabilities and team up to provide a high quality type service for our lending community.
It's a real exciting time for us right now.
Hi, I'm Dr. Michael Pendleton. I'm the owner of Southwest Brain Performance Centers in Albuquerque, New Mexico. I've been a licensed chiropractic physician in New Mexico since 1991, and I've been board certified in the neural sciences since 1996. In 2015, I achieved fellowship status, American Board of Brain Injuries and Rehabilitation. Here at Southwest Brain Performance Centers, we treat a variety of conditions to include traumatic brain injuries, post-concussive syndromes, balance disorders, neurodegenerative disorders, chronic pain, movement disorders, learning disorders, ADHD and ADD, sleep disorders, and PTSD. So emphasis of my practice these days is in brain injuries, concussions, neurodegenerative disorders, which is like an Alzheimer's, Parkinson's disease, because you can see Brain injuries commonly turn into Alzheimer's as somebody ages.
15 years ago, I started getting vertigo, with this weird kind of dizziness and kind of a mental fog. When I went to see Dr. Pendleton, he did a lot of tests on me, stuff that had never been done before. He diagnosed this deficiency in my cerebellum. He told me that the brain is very plastic, and even at this age and with a lifetime of problems, it could be helped. And he devised a program for me. And things that I just couldn't do, I'd be falling over trying to do them, now I do easily. I'm what you'd call a semi-professional player. I'm retired, but I try to make a little money playing poker. And I've always been good, but I've been much better since I've been seeing Dr. Pendleton, and there's nothing else I can attribute it to.
We use different forms of diagnostics, so we can do hard data testing and show their function, and then that helps us deliver a better diagnosis where we can treat that patient specifically.
I was in a cheerleading accident and I got a very bad concussion.
It was extremely stressful. Her accident happened in November and we didn't find Dr. Pendleton until February. So it was a lot, she missed a lot of school. She was tired all the time, she was grouchy, she had headaches, she was sensitive to light, she was sensitive to sound.
My eyes, the reaction time was really late, and now I'm perfect at reading again. I was super tired before, and now I can last all day at school. I can go to cheer practice, I can go to soccer practice, and I'll be fine for the whole day.
He was a huge help to us. He was, quite honestly, a lifesaver in bringing her back.
When somebody has a head injury, there is a sense of urgency in getting this diagnosed correctly. You can have chronic problems as you age. And so my goal is to have nobody have those problems as they age and they have a nice, healthy brain into their adulthood.
Coming up next, what's new in fireplaces at Mountain West Sales?
My truck's my baby, and the only guys to get to work on her are my guys. They know how important she is, and they treat her with respect. When it's time for maintenance, they check her out from head to toe, and my guys don't wait for something to go wrong. They let me know what they see so that little problems don't become big ones. And when it comes to technology, my guys are setting the pace. From diagnostics to communication, they're always ahead of the curve. Do I trust them? You bet I do. These are my guys. Make them your guys too.
Hi, I just saw Robert Wagner on television reading a script about reverse mortgages. You know, Robert doesn't know anything about reverse mortgages, but I do. Every month at Frost Mortgage, we loan hundreds of thousands of dollars to seniors to eliminate their mortgage payments for the rest of their lives. How much better would your life be if you didn't have a mortgage payment to make next month? If you're 62 or older, give us a call and we'll show you how this wonderful mortgage program works.
What every child deserves.
To be safe in our home.
Food and clothes.
Not to be hurt.
A good education.
To grow up with our brothers and sisters. To be loved, valued, and respected.
El Ranchito is a loving and stable children's home where brothers and sisters can live together as they grow into adulthood or until they can be reunited with their families. With your help, El Ranchito de los Niños will continue its mission for years to come. Learn how you can help. Call us today.
Fireplaces and stoves add beauty, warmth, and ambiance to any room, and nobody knows them better than Mountain West Sales in Albuquerque. Wood, pellet, and gas, we have them all, with amazing choices in size, style, and finish. The advantages to heating with wood are that it's very comfortable and it's a very unobtrusive heat. Modern wood stoves are also very efficient, so they burn less wood to provide more heat. EPA certified stoves, fireplaces, and inserts are okay to burn on no burn nights, so you'll never be restricted as to when you can burn the stove. When a wood stove is burning, it's dramatic, it's calming, and it's beautiful to look at. It will be the focal point of the room that it's in. Pellet stoves are great because they can operate on a thermostat. Most of them have electronic ignition so they can come on and off as they need to maintain the room at a constant temperature. Pellet stoves are highly efficient. Because pellet stoves can be vented either horizontally or vertically, there aren't many places in your house where you couldn't put one, so you have lots of options for placement. All things considered, gas stoves are actually probably the most convenient fuel source. They ignite automatically, so you can run them day and night, even when you're not there. They give you a steady, even heat. There's no fuel to store, there's no maintenance, and no ashes to clean up. They actually have the highest efficiency of all the fuel types we've discussed today. Mountain West Sales. There simply isn't a better place to shop for fireplaces, stoves, or inserts.
Now let's see how Beehive Homes is providing a warm and caring environment for those who need assistance by those who love to give it.
As we grow older, our needs change. Things that were once easy become more difficult. Our independence gives way to dependence on others, and living alone may no longer be practical or safe. Thankfully, there's Beehive Homes, assisted living and memory care homes throughout New Mexico, bringing quality care to residents and peace of mind to their families.
The purpose of Beehive Homes, at least for me and the people who I work with, is very centered and focused on the individuals that reside within our homes. First of all, our staffing ratios allow for a lot of one-on-one interaction with the residents.
Our concern is the quality of life of our residents. We provide everything from laundry, activities, personal care. Really, it's just a matter of making sure that their quality of life is exactly what it should be. You know, respecting who they are and the great things that they've done.
My ladies, I like to do their nails, do their hair. We like to do a lot of exercise with, either balls or balloons. It gets their body moving, the blood flowing.
As a company, our focus is on the individuals that work with us. And I say with us and not for us, because that's how I see it. We want happy, healthy employees, because that's who we want caring for our elderly. Well, I think it's always difficult to come from home to a long-term care situation. That is always a very difficult move. But as soon as people arrive, and there's a team of people waiting on them hand and foot, it makes the transition so much easier, and they adapt, and they just love it. It truly is as close to home as you can be.
We invite you to learn more about Beehive Homes. Visit us at beehivehomesnm.com or call us at 505-273-2029 to arrange an in-person visit.
My goals are to add jobs to New Mexico, plain and simple. By adding jobs to New Mexico means that the business community here is stronger, and my passion is helping people. Action Coach was started about 20 years ago in Brisbane, Australia by Brad Sugars, who was a self-made millionaire who at an early age, in his early 20s, started buying, fixing, and selling businesses.
Brad Sugars reminds me of a modern-day Napoleon Hill, which many people are familiar with, and he was actually Henry Ford's mentor. Brad is, I think, one of the most brilliant business minds I've encountered in my life, and he's the man who personally started Action Coach, and his whole purpose in life is to show business owners that there's a better way to run a business, a stronger way to run a business that really enables them to live to their full potential through their business model. And we kind of stumbled upon Action Coach, and while it's a franchise, it really struck us because what Action Coach is about globally is giving business owners re-education, if you will, global tools, proven systems that help enrich their overall operation and help them live a better life.
We brought Action Coach to New Mexico about 5 years ago to help small to mid-sized business owners achieve more money, a better team, and more time through using these systems.
So my name is Eric Bergmeyer. I'm a certified public accountant. I own my own firm. The name of the firm is Bergmeyer & Associates. I've been coached by Action Coach for the last year. The differences that Action Coach has brought to the company for me is really begin to help me run a business And that was very difficult for me to kind of move out of where I've typically been as a CPA technician to now become more of a CPA CEO, if you will. Our financial growth has been substantial. And we've now been able to bring on more accounting staff as a result, and have allowed myself and my wife, who's my partner, to begin to have a little bit more free time. I would tell anybody who would be considering working with Action Coach that it would probably be one of the wisest decisions they'd ever make. Whenever possible, I find myself in front of one of my clients, I use a lot of what Mark has taught me, a tremendous return on that investment.
Shelley Branscombe with Maestas and Ward has grown 75% in the last 12 months, which in commercial real estate, I think that's doing amazingly well.
My name is Shelley Branscombe, and I work at NAI Maestas and Ward as a commercial real estate broker, and I specialize in office space. I've been coached by Action Coach for the past 15 months. I would describe their coaching style as very open and communicative. They style it to my business and what my interests are, but they also encourage me to step outside the box so that I can grow and become an expert in my field. The difference that coaching has made to my knowledge and skill is not only to help me develop within my own industry, but also to develop myself outside of my industry. The tangible results that I have seen year to date over last year, my business is up in profits 146%.
We absolutely love helping business owners achieve their goals and their dreams for their businesses and their life.
We start off with a complimentary coaching session that we'll offer any viewer, and they can learn more about that process when they go to our website, actionbusinesssuccess.com, or they can just call our team at 798-2552.
Hi, I'm Michael Newman, host of New Mexico True Television, coming up right after Who Rocks. New Mexico True Television will showcase our great state as you've never seen it before, and will provide you with travel tips to make it easy for you to plan your next New Mexico True adventure. So stay right here, enjoy Who Rocks, and stay with us at 8:30 for New Mexico True Television. We'll see you in just a few minutes.
Hi, I'm Doug Wilson with American Tire and Service. Did you know any independent, reputable automotive repair center can provide factory scheduled maintenance under your new vehicle warranty? It's true, you don't need to go to the dealer. You know us, you trust us. So check your owner's manual for scheduled maintenance and let your guys at American Tire do the rest. Engine maintenance, transmission, tire rotation, any scheduled maintenance. American Tire and Service, your guys for all your vehicle maintenance and repairs. See us today.
What you don't need when it's time to close your mortgage is a nameless, faceless voice at the other end of a 1-800 number. What you do need is a licensed local loan officer who will attend your closing, sit with you and answer every one of the questions that you will surely have as you read and sign over 57 legal documents. At Frost Mortgage, we're licensed, we're professional, and we're local. We don't just close loans, we open doors.
The City of Rio Rancho's motto is City of Vision, and a perfect example of this is A Park Above, which just celebrated its grand opening.
What is kind of unique about this park is that it was built to be all-inclusive. So it's a park that was designed to be accessible for people of all abilities and disabilities.
You see how packed this park is. This is not just today, this is every day. This park is loaded with kids out here enjoying themselves.
It's for family, it's the power of the family. Seeing the children, all the children running and playing, the parents are having just as much fun. So it's a park for every person, any ability, any age.
It's just a wonderful project that many places in the United States don't even have. Susana Martinez has herself given over $2 million. This park wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for her support.
A Park Above will continue to enhance the immediate Rio Rancho community, but also our state community in so many ways. It will be a destination that will bring families of all abilities together in a place where they can have fun and make memories and new friends.
There are plenty of companies that offer protective services, but only one IPS, International Protective Service, owned and operated by law enforcement personnel.
We're not your normal security company. We offer protection at any level for any situation.
IPS is here to protect you, your home, and your business. We excel at what we do because we hire and train the very best.
It's not easy to get onto the IPS team. The standards are high, training tough, and ongoing. Many of us have law enforcement or military background. We take our job seriously because that matters to you.
We are trained for every type of protective service. We do 24-hour on-site security, armed response to home and business alarms, residential and commercial patrols, as well as threat mitigation. We're also highly respected for our investigative services. It all comes down to meeting your needs and doing it better than anyone else.
That includes guys like Chemo, a part of our K-9 unit. These are the guys you really don't want to mess with. They can do things we can't, like sniffing out drugs, finding intruders in dark places, and tracking down bad guys.
Our team is second to none. They're smart, they're skilled, and they're dedicated to keeping you safe in any situation.
So we've been using IPS for 1.5 years now. We opened our bank in May of 2014, and prior to that, I reached out and contacted Aaron Jones, the president of IPS, and said, Aaron, listen, we're gonna need on-site security, and it felt very good that it would fit in nicely with the kind of bank that we're building here in Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Whether you're looking for security and a response team for yourself, your home, your neighborhood, or workplace, or if you want or need protective training for you or your staff, count on IPS. We'll customize our services to meet your needs. We're IPS, and we're here for you.
I'm Steve McKee, president of McKee Wallworking Company and author of When Growth Stalls and Power Branding, with a tip about how you can make your business rock. When Henry Ford was around, cars were clunky, functional things. He's famous for having quipped that customers could have any color they wanted as long as it was black. Since then, of course, car design has come a long way. Once the technical wrinkles began to be ironed out, attention could be turned to things like color and styling and comfort. More recently, the first personal computers were ugly to look at, never mind to use. Now, they're fashion statements. Office furniture, running shoes, smartphones, you name it. Out of the gate, new products appeal based on what they do, but the key to longevity becomes how they do it. It's easy to limit your conception of marketing to ads, websites, trade shows, and the like. But don't get stuck in a marketing is a department mindset. There's nothing your company does that isn't sending a message one way or another. In every aspect of business, form tends to follow function. All other things being equal, pretty beats ugly every time.
It's not often in all the world that there's only one of something, but there truly is only one Lobo Pavilion. A tranquil and serene urn garden located on the grounds of New Mexico's most beautiful cemetery, Sunset Memorial Park. The pavilion is situated within the boundaries of the award-winning Centennial Urn Garden, dramatic with its Santa Fe architecture, lovely fountains, lush foliage, and kiva fireplace. The pavilion features a stunning custom bronze of the Mexican gray wolf. For Lobo fans and those who love animals, the bronze is especially poignant and meaningful. And those who secure one of the niches in the planter surrounding this magnificent statue will be presented with a numbered original bronze miniature of the Lobo. The gorgeous red and gray granite was chosen as a tribute to the UNM Lobos. In support of UNM and the Lobos, 10% of the sale of every niche is donated to the Lobo Club. Pre-planning is an important consideration as space is limited. Planning ahead will secure your future in this one-of-a-kind urn garden, giving peace of mind to both you and your family. The Lobo Pavilion is a special place to remember, reflect, and celebrate life. We invite you to visit, learn more, and simply enjoy this stunning garden.
Let's discover why contractors and homeowners alike count on Valley Fence Company for projects big and small.
I started the company in '69. I actually was born here in New Mexico, but I had been in the West Coast in California for a while, and then came back here and actually opened this fence company here. And it's been good. You know, it wasn't easy because all you had at that point is just a truck and a wheelbarrow. You know,
You know, my father did the hard work. He got it off the ground, started it from nothing, as he was saying back in 1969.
We've been working together for so long that he's actually become my friend. So it's good. It is good.
I've known Paul since I was 6 years old. That's around 48 years that we've been friends, and we're ended up being co-workers. I met him many years ago when they first started Valley Fence back in 1969. We were both little kids, and we still know each other to this day. We still work with each other, and we're still friends.
You do become a family, and we've had our employees, a lot of our key employees, for years and years. We couldn't be where we're at today without our employees. Close-knit, they become more than just employees, they're family. We do lots of big work. We like the big work. You know, we're excited about that, and being statewide and in the surrounding states. But we've always tried to keep in touch with the residential side of it.
We've always kept the residential because it's what got us started. Fencing is sort of a security type of thing anyway. People want to keep their dogs in and want to, you know, keep their houses safe and so on, and that kind of thing. And so it's an easy way to get to know people.
I absolutely love it. I think it gives the entire property and the house a totally different character that maybe other style of fences wouldn't necessarily provide.
We feel we can give back and continue to give back to our community on the residential aspect and be a service to them in that area. When you're born and raised here in New Mexico, as we were, and have our roots here, so we're involved with the community. We appreciate the community. We know that we're here because of the community. On an average year, different kinds of fence, we do over 100 miles a year. So that'll kind of give you an idea. You're talking barbed wire or chain link or woven wire game fence, guardrail, whatever it may be. And so it's miles and miles and miles of fence work. We do a lot of work for the city, for the state highway department.
Some notable projects that we did with Valley Fence included Tower Pond Community Park, the North Domingo Baca Community Park, and the New Mexico Veterans Memorial at Phil Chacon Park. All of our projects are procured either through competitive bid or a selection process. So we knew that we were getting the best price for the scope of work that we were asking for.
This is a great facility here in the Valley, and we're proud that we were able to have a part in working with the city on this project. We got 4 different fields and batting cages, and just up in the corner there's also a skate park. One of the other products that we're really proud that we worked on was the New Mexico Veterans Memorial. It's a beautiful tribute to the New Mexico veterans.
Obviously, price is an important component for us doing work, but in addition to that, we got people who were reliable, dependable, who provided a quality product and good service to their customers.
Appreciate the customers, appreciate the people, because as I said, you know, the people around you is what makes the company. You can only provide the service, and if you don't provide a good service, of course you're not going to be around very long. And we've been here for 40 some odd years, so obviously we're doing something right.
Well, that's all the time we have this week on Who Rocks. Just a heads up, we're now sharing this time period with our sister show, Home Builders Gallery Presents Better Living, which will be here next Sunday at 8, and we'll be back right here the following week. And remember, if you see any of our men and women in uniform, please be sure to stop them and thank them for their service. I'm Richard Holcomb, and we'll see you right back here on KOB4 as Home Builders Gallery presents Better Living. Have a great week, everybody.